Hello and welcome to the Sunday Preview Rundown. And I say the Sunday Preview Rundown for a reason. I'm very excited about today's episode. How about you, Josh?
Squiddly whiddly wow. That's the sound of noise marines.
Squiddly whiddly wow. Yeah, we have the Emperor's Children army set. I'm wringing my hands with anticipation. I am extremely excited, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are because it's a brand new faction, technically.
Yeah. I mean, and, resculpts of some classic models and some brand new sculpts of concepts from that faction.
Yes. I do like the way that they explored the space of the Emperor's Children. I love all of the new sculpts. I'm very excited. The art is fantastic. I'm sorry. I'm gonna ramble if I don't slow down. Okay, so here we have the army box, and it's full. It's 33 models.
Yeah,
which is huge.
Someone at GW figured out that it doesn't matter. The value of the kits doesn't sell boxes. It is just the amount of plastic in boxes.
Yep, so number of models.
Because these are all infantry, so they're not actually technically worth as much. I mean, I think the value of this box is a little over $500, which is about normal for an army box. Mm-hmm. But 33 models, man, you're getting your bang for your buck on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be building this and painting it for a while. We get a little closer look. This is the Lord Exultant, their captain equivalent, their Lord equivalent. Has some options of the noise pistol, which we don't even know what that does. Plasma pistol, the lance here, and then his power fist. This is actually, the foot position is almost exactly the same as the lieutenant, like the regular Space Marine lieutenant.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, great. Again, I'm gonna ramble. He's got some skin, draped over his leg on the left hand side, and that just.
Hey, at least he gives those. At least he gives those studs purpose. It's holding the skin on.
Yeah, it's holding the skin on.
And of course, he gets 2 units of 6 noise marines.
Oh, I can't zoom in on these.
Nope, you can't. You'll have to go back to the other article and pull them there.
All right, great. So yep. 2 units of 6 noise marines.
So that's a total of 12 noise marines.
It is, which I thought they were down to a 3-man unit. So that's 2 maximum units. Is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Now if they're just always 6, because Slanesh is 6. That's their number, right?
That is the number.
So they might just always be 6.
That's kind of what I figured.
Which would surprise me because all of the other
elite heavy infantry.
Yeah, they're all in 3s. Maybe there's just no option for a minimum unit. It's just always 6.
Who knows? We'll find out with the brand new codex, which of course you do get a special edition codex in this.
Yes.
But before that, we do need to finish with the models because it's basically you get 12 noise marines, 2 units of 6. You get the Lord Exultant, and then you get 20 space marines that you can build as either tormentors or infractors, aka either ranged or melee option.
Yeah.
Which we've kind of figured those would be the same kit.
Yeah, I would be kind of annoyed if they weren't, honestly.
You never know. But I'm kind of glad they are. Of course, one of these contains the only model in the box I love, which is our Baroque Beaky friend.
You can have my Beaky head. I don't want it.
Oh, good. Well, I need the whole model, though, so I'll have to go onto eBay and buy one for $10 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll trade you 1 Legionnaire that you just hide in there.
It's not a terrible idea.
And, of course, you get the Emperor's Children Special Edition Codex with pink foil on the cover and page edges.
Oh yeah.
I do love that. And, of course, the requisite data sheet cards and transfer sheet.
Yes. Interestingly, it says there's not combat patrol data sheets or army rules in this, despite there being only 22 cards.
Which is weird.
Yeah, because I know that some of the other ones did and had more cards, so I don't know why they made that choice.
Yeah, it kind of makes me worried, but we'll see. Maybe just a mistake in printing or something like that. Hey, man, half the times the cards are useless anyway.
Yeah, day 1 FAQ.
Right.
Astra Militarum.
So, put more money into the models that stay forever, right?
That's true.
This set is available while stocks last, so we'll see how badly they throttle this one. They have to know this is going to be a good seller, right?
Yeah, they have to know it is highly anticipated. I've been looking forward to this for over 10 years.
And my worry would be that the Gloomspite Get box sold poorly, so they would underproduce this one. But it's too close in time. These things have been produced in a warehouse for months and months and months.
Oh, yeah.
So
and
Yeah.
The Astra Militarum one was a huge seller.
Right.
So 40k and Sigmar are like two different beasts, but yeah, I would hope that they would produce a lot of this one, in particular because it is a brand new faction, not just a update.
Right. And then thematically, coming out alongside Slaanesh is the Eldari Combat Patrol.
Yeah, I actually didn't even think about how thematic that is, but it is. So the only new models in here are the Warp Spiders?
Well, these Dire Avengers are newer.
Well, they're new last edition.
Yeah, they're not the old ancient Dire Avengers, which is somebody who has a lot of those.
What about the old ancient Wraithblades sitting in the back?
Those hold up fine.
They do hold up because
those are not old and ancient. Those are not the Dire Avengers Guardian kits that were 1991 or whenever the heck it was.
They're not 3rd edition. Actually, they might have been 3rd edition.
You get 5 Wraith Blades / Wraith Guard. You get 10 Dire Avengers, or rather 2 squads of 5 Dire Avengers.
Yeah.
A Spirit Seer, and 5 Warp Spiders.
Cool.
So,
I think this is a great addition, like introduction to the faction, because it's the Aspect Warriors, the normal troops, and then the Wraith.
So it is
sets.
moving towards something we have seen in mini combat patrols, which is they are dropping the big vehicles.
Yep.
Which, on the one hand, kind of sucks from a buying this as a way to get into an army perspective. But you and I have complained about how Combat Patrol's balance is skewed by, do you have a big vehicle that someone else can't touch?
Because or can you deal with a big vehicle?
Right, because 40k is very much about dealing with certain classes of enemies, right? And if you don't have something that can deal with the Redemptor Dread, the Dark Angels Combat Patrol just rolls over you.
I've also seen the Necrons one with the Canoptech Doomstalker.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like everything dies, and then the Doomstalker is the only thing left alive, and it kills everything.
Right.
Because it's a vehicle with a huge gun on it.
Yeah. So for long-term balance, this does lead into the rumor that they're changing Combat Patrol, possibly as either next edition, which, hey, it's coming up next summer, or or as a refresh during this edition, as kind of like once all the codexes are out, what can we sell? Well, new Combat Patrol.
Yeah, honestly, it would be my favorite of the end of the edition things if they put out a new Combat Patrol and it was just Spearhead but in 40k.
And because Spearhead is sold amazingly well, and a lot of people love it.
It's really fun, high hype out of the people that have played it.
Yeah,
Spearhead is great,
and
Combat Patrol not so much.
Yeah, and the big reason is the balance.
Yeah.
So if they release new Combat Patrol and just kind of like threw the old Combat Patrols, you can't use them anymore. Tough luck. Because like the old Combat Patrol isn't even in the Astra Militarum book.
Nope, it's not.
It's just gone, which kind of sucks because I didn't think that one was that big of a problem because the Sentinel isn't that big of a vehicle.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, we also get some Black Library, or rather, one Black Library, a Lucius book, which has a very radical cover.
It does. That is very heavy metal.
Yep.
And yeah, as a special edition, it looks pretty good. If that was the regular cover, I would be a little put off by it. But if you want the special edition, sure.
And then at the very bottom, it does hint that we are getting more merch.
Yeah.
A showcase of new gifts and trinkets. We'll see. I did not order the Astra Militarum.
The canteen? You didn't order the canteen?
No, I didn't even look up how much it is.
I didn't either, actually.
Should I look that up real quick?
Yeah, look it up right now.
$40.
How much?
$40.
$40.
$40.
For aluminum and fake leather.
Yes.
Cool. That sounds about right.
I mean, yeah, it's merch. What do you want? I mean, a good flask actually does run you a little bit because they have to be made to not, disintegrate when you put alcohol in them.
But is it a good flask?
That's the question that we'll find out when somebody goes to the hospital and they have to release the recall.
All right. Well, I guess I got to be the guinea pig.
Godspeed. Given that we're talking about Slaanesh, I don't know what you're going to put in that flask.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I won't. So that's it for this week. Obviously, we're all excited about the Emperor's Children. Even though I'm not an Emperor's Children player, I'm always happy to see the last of the Chaos sub-factions get its full release.
Yeah, so they released one per edition. And so starting in 7th? Because 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Yep. So we've been waiting on this for a while.
Yeah, which, when you put it that way.
Yeah.
Either way, the absolutely fantastic models. I'm looking forward to this, even though I won't get them. I will somehow acquire one of those Baroque beakies.
Yeah,
Mark
Beaky
my
Marine.
words. Yep. And that's it from us this week. Let us know down below what you're excited about, if you are ecstatic for the arrival of the Emperor's Children, or anything else, or if you're just team kill them all. And we will talk to you next Sunday.
Bye-bye.